happening, everyone? I thought I'd bring you out on a little casting session. I ain't chucking any baits in the water. I'm literally just I'm heading up to the Bristol Channel on the weekend, so I'm going to get used to the rods that I'm using, which are the Century compressors, WR300. I don't use them a lot down here as we've got loads of clean ground. There's not really much call for it, so I use this for my big fish fishing, i.e. any Bristol Channel fishing or any rough ground marks. This is the rod I use. So I don't use it a lot down here, so every time I do use it, I feel like I need to just, before I make a trip, I go out to a local beach and just whack out a few casts, get used to the rod again. It's an absolutely fantastic rod. I love using it. It's, I will be pairing this up with the Achios STR shuttle. Again, absolutely fantastic reel. I've not had these for long, but they're absolutely fantastic. They're casting machines. They're really good. So they're going to be put to the test on the weekend. We'll be targeting blonde rays. So fingers crossed they get put to the test, and they're proven to do the business. So yeah, fresh line of reels. So I'm going to get my lines all fresh and nicely bedded into the reels. So literally, as we get on the sandspit, we'll be fishing, because as everyone knows, you don't get a lot of time on the sandspit. Maybe 2 hours down to low, and if you're lucky, 2 hours up. So I want to get on there and get fishing straight away. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Oi. So whenever I start a casting session, I always ease into it. I don't just thrash it out a full pendulum, because you're just asking for bird's nests and overruns like that. So I start nice and simple with a few overhead flicks, and then I move on to a off the ground, and then start introducing the pendulum cast. So we'll just get the line nice and wet, and then we'll open up the mags and give it a good thrashing. So just do an off the ground cast. Mags are on quite high. Mags are on quite high still. I've not really opened these reels up properly yet. So let's get this one in. Do one or two more off the ground casts. The way I cast is, I cast very simply, and I call it a practical fishing cast. It's by no means a tournament cast. I use different types of casting for different types of my fishing. I.e., if I'm on rock marks and you can't load up a full pendulum, you have to make sure you can adapt and use other types of casting to suit where you're fishing. So I try and keep it as simple as possible. I don't use big movements where I twist my body and I do big steps. I keep it nice and simple, and cast that I can use in most environments.